So, hi, welcome, teachers. Welcome to another Teaching Live. So, it's so nice to see you all. Welcome to this place. Please have a seat. We are starting right now. So, welcome, Teach Lives. It's our free live class that happens every week on Teach's YouTube channel. So, if you're watching live, you are in the right place. Welcome. Please use the chat to comment, to send any questions or ideas that you want us to try today. So, as you may know, as you may see, today's topic is a very important topic. Today, we are talking about AI skills that every teacher needs to master in 2026. So, you may be trying different AI tools. You may be trying to understand how to use AI in your classes during the last year. So, now that we are in January 2026, is the right moment to be the teacher that has the most master AI skills ever to use these skills in our classes with our students, but also with our routine in our currently job, and when we have to make a report, when we have to make a class, a material. So today we're talking about AI skills that every teacher needs to master in 2026. So in this live session, I want to help you in a very practical way. You will get a complete pedagogical AI understanding, and I will show you AI tools that you can test for free. And I will share ready to use activities idea so you can use in your classroom tomorrow, in 1 week, or in 1 month because they are completely adaptable for each class. Now, let me start with a big picture of what we are talking about. 2026 was the year of experimentation. So many teachers tried AI, they tested tools, they played with prompts, teachers explored possibilities. But now, 2026 is way different. Very, very, very different. 2026 is the year to really integrate AI into teaching routine. So integrate AI into your teaching routine. It's not something extra, it's not something unplanned, it's not a bonus, but it's part of how teaching and learning already happen. So more and more schools are already doing it. Schools are using AI. Schools have their own AI curriculum. And they are seeing amazing results, okay? And they are also starting to bring AI into their curriculum itself, into their guidelines, and it changed everything because mastering AI is no longer an optional thing for teachers. The truth is simple here. In 2026, the question is no longer, should I use AI? Should I teach with AI? Should I task with AI or without AI? The real question this year, right now, is how do we teach and how do we learn in a world where AI is already here? Because AI is already here. Your students are already using AI. They use it at home. They use it for homeworks. They use it to get ideas. So we cannot ignore it. And that's why I will show you 5 AI skills that every teacher needs in 2026. So these are pedagogical skills from basic to more advanced, and they will help you to teach better, save time, and at the same time engage your students more. And also use AI with confidence instead of fighting against it. So please stay with me until the end because these skills will not just change how you use AI, but they will really change how you teach. Okay, so let's start. It's amazing to have you here. The first skill that we are talking today is content creation and contextualization. So today, teachers already use many sources as Google, PDFs, textbooks, YouTube videos. And now AI enters as another source, a very big source. an infinite source. And the problem is not the lack of content. The problem here is too much content and very little pedagogical meaning. Do you agree with me? So the real skill here is not learning AI to do everything for you, okay? Is knowing how to choose, how to review, and how to contextualize what AI creates. Because as teachers, we need to connect AI content to our students' reality, to the time that we have in class, and to the learning goal of the lesson, of each lesson. So we know that AI helps, but the teacher gives meaning. You give meaning. So we will use a pedagogical AI to see this applied in practice. So as you can see here, it's a pedagogical AI called Teachee. And Teachee was created by Brazilians that were trained in Stanford University. And right now it's the world's largest pedagogical AI platform with over 4.5 million teachers using it. So if you don't know how to use it, don't worry, stay at the end because I will help you to use this AI platform, AI workspace pedagogical for free. Okay, so stay at the end. And the idea of understanding what AI creates and analyzing it can be essential, especially when you're using this platform. So for example, let's create a slide presentation. Let's use the subject history, maybe. You can put in the chat if you want a specific slide presentation or class. We can do this together. But let's try to do it about, okay, arts. Easy, right? Great, we will choose second grade. In the topic, it can be color theory, okay? Lesson duration, 30 minutes. I want a very quick class. I can also use the type of national curriculum if I want to, but it's all optional. A great thing to say here. If you want like better results, use all the spaces, okay? Don't leave anything blank, but I will leave like those two in blank because we are in a live session and we don't have all the time of the world, but I would love to explain you every step. So you can also choose like the pattern of your team. I will choose which one. Since we are talking about science, about arts, I will choose this one. And I think it will fit. And I will generate a Teachee 100% for free. And with this AI, we have the opportunity to understand what the AI generates, to analyze it, to review if it's fit to our content. And it's very important to do that when we use an AI, even that it's an AI specifically for teachers, as this one, if it's pedagogical, if has teachers behind always checking the content, because every class is different, every student is different. So we need to analyze it. So it was pretty quick. It was only the time to grab a coffee and my slide is already done. So I choose arts and color theory, and now I will check if the results of the AI were enough or were what I was expecting, if I need to change anything before my class, if there's something that I would like to add or remove, or even if I want to add a game or something, or an activity or something to engage even more my students. So here is the slide presentation, color theory. We have an agenda. I can delete this photo if I don't like it. It's okay. All around us. Okay, if I see any mistake or thing that I would like to change, I have to change. So mixing colors. Okay, I like the content. I like the photos. We also have the resource if you want to check. There's a YouTube video. There's also some activities. Oh, a crossword. That's incredible. Like you can put the crossword and play together with your team, with your students. Conclusion, amazing. I really like it, but me as a teacher, I would love to add something more so I could engage my students because even that slide were fast, were incredibly engaging. I want something different, so I will add in this bottom new slide. I will choose a quiz, okay, about the color theory. So, what I want to engage my students with a quiz about color. There, that's it. Here we are. So I will create slides of a quiz. And here we have. So a graphic designer is creating a new logo for a brand that wants to convey feelings of tranquility and professionalism. Which color combination would best achieve this mood and why it's effective? And then we have A, B, C, D. And also like your students can join or you can just use it in your class. That's pretty nice. But let's say that I don't like this specific slide because it's not fitting my content. Actually, this one is fitting a lot of my content, but but let's say that the conclusion is not matching what I want. I would like to finish the class only with the activity. I can double click here with my right finger and remove the slide. Okay, so us as teachers, we have to do that. We have to check if it's everything as we are expecting. Okay, we can change, we can move. The AI is here to help, but we are the ones choosing what's going on. Now let's move to the second skill. The second skill is critical thinking and asking good questions. Critical thinking and asking good questions. Today, many students ask AI before they ask their teacher. So AI gives the fast answer, ready answers. AI is everywhere. And students often, they submit work that looks perfect, looks the most incredible work ever. But inside, it's empty. They submit, but they do not really learn. So this changed our role as teachers. We are no longer just the source of an answer. We become the ones that teach students how to think. So AI should be a starting point, not the final answer for them. We need to teach students to question an AI, to doubt about AI, to ask, why is this answer like this? What is missing here? What does not make sense? How to make it better? How to analyze it, review. So our role is not to police students. It is to educate them for a responsible and conscious use. So for the skill 2, we have this activity called I write, I review, and I improve. And we are using the review tutor. That is an AI tool, amazing for this moment. So the objective here is to help students to learn how to analyze, how to review and improve a text or an idea without using or receiving ready-made answers. That's a challenge for them, right? So using only questions and constructive feedback. So step by step for applying this activity is like choosing the topic. It can be like a topic or a guiding question, or even allow the student to choose it. Then after you choose the topic with your students, the student will write a paragraph or even an outline with bullet points. And the rule here is that you need to create, the student will create this draft with no AI, okay? So this tutor, this AI tool cannot be used yet. And then the idea is to send the draft to the review tutor. So the student passed the text or the idea in this AI tool, and the tutor will ask questions, highlights, and also strengths and weaknesses, and also suggest improvements without rewriting the text. So the AI is suggesting changes, but not rewriting the text. Okay, and then the last step is like student will rewrite the text with the support of the tutor ideas. So the student will rewrite the text independently, applying only what makes sense to them. And you can compare at the end. So compare and create justifications. So the students will submit version 1 and version 2. And also you can send them some questions. For example, why did I change in version 1 to version 2 and why? What I did not change in version 1 and version 2 and why? So the final result of this activity is like 2 tasks. One that was completely made by your student with AI, a draft, and then the version 2 that was the draft but with insights of the AI, okay? And for that, we have a pretty nice AI tool that I told you that is called Tutor. This AI tutor can also be found at Teachee. So if you click here in all plus 60 tools, and as you can see, there's plus 60 tools to check. But right now we are going to use Teach with AI Review Tutor. So it's a chatbot that asks questions and helps students learn any topic with no providing any answers. So the tutor, we can say it like, I already have like a prompt for it, but it can be smaller and, easier. And what I'm saying to the tutor, you are the review tutor. Your role is to help students learn by revising their own text without providing any ready-made answers and without rewriting the content. Whenever you receive a text, ask questions to understand the student's main idea and their goal. Then point out strengths and areas that could be improved, considering clarity, organization, coherence, and the use of examples. Never correct the text directly and never write on behalf of the students. Guide only through questions and action-oriented suggestions, and encouraging the student to think, decide, and rewrite independently. If the student asks for the answer, a correction, or a finished version, politely refuse, and return to your role as a tutor. Always finish by encouraging autonomy and critical reflection. Wow, that's incredible, right? You can use this AI tool to support your students, but not giving them the answer that AI, a non-pedagogical AI, will do. So the tutor, I will call the tutor SI review tutor, okay? Tutor. And the grade that we're talking here, I can use 9th grade. I think it will be suitable. And I will create or generate. By generating this tutor, my students already can use it to pass their draft. So clicking on preview a student, you can see in this left side, everything that your student will see, okay? So as you can see, the tutor is already working. So hi there, I'm Lara, and I'm your quiz buddy, and I'm here to help you to test your knowledge of revision techniques for improving writing. So we'll cover identifying main ideas, evaluating clarity and organization, and ensuring coherence. Ready to put your skill to test? Let's get started. Amazing, right? So define that. And this is only a small, like a very small hint of how you can use AI to teach your students and how to teach AI for your students. So here you can see that we also have a certification only for that. So if you're a teacher who wants to be a teacher certified in teaching AI for your students and want to learn more how to use AI to teach your students and how to talk about AI with your students, click on the certification here and you can be finally a certificated teacher in teaching AI. Now, let's talk about the third skill. Okay, if you have any questions, anything that you agree or not, you can use the chat, the comment section to talk with me. So the third skill is personalized learning and adaptive feedback. So every teacher knows this reality. Classes are very different. Students learn at different speeds. They have different levels. Every student have their own level of knowledge. One single person, one single lesson cannot work perfectly for everyone. So if you have a lesson plan and you believe that this lesson plan will work for 20, even 30 students in one class, you know it's not, right? And this is where AI helps a lot, because AI allows us to adapt. Adapt what? Adapt the language, adapt the level of difficulty, adapt the format, text, visual, game, challenge. So this does not mean teaching each student individually, because it would be impossible. If you have a class of more than 3 students, it's impossible to teach everyone individually. It means adapting in a smart way, with no extra work, with no starting from zero every time, starting from scratch every time. One idea, one content, but AI can help you to have multiple versions. Okay? Now, the fourth skill is ethical and responsible use of AI. Many teachers nowadays are afraid of plagiarism. You know, they ask, was this done by the student or was this done by the AI? So many schools also do not give clear rules what to do with AI, with plagiarism. So teachers, they feel insecure. But again, here our role is not to become the policy officers of AI. Our role here is to educate. We need to teach students when to use AI, when not to use AI, how to sit AI, how to say that you use it, AI, how to adapt AI, and how to review AI outputs. We also need to talk about bias, about mistakes, about limits of technology, because ethical AI use is part of education nowadays. So at Valencia High School in California, a teacher solved the can or can't we use AI dilemma with a traffic light system projected in a classroom. So this screen clearly shows when AI is allowed, under review, or not allowed. So it helps students to think and act responsibility. So AI can be used for brainstorm ideas, creation of questions, summarizing concepts, generating discussions prompts, and the yellow light is it a good way to use AI? Come talk to me first. So if you have something that you can use AI, come talk to me first. And the red light here is AI is not allowed at all for writing a full draft or a text, automatic correction, replacing the process of thinking, writing, and reflection. Ethical AI use its ongoing discussions that you can also explore in the teacher community, which is 100% free. So we have this space to share experience, exchange materials, and even talk with other teachers who use AI. So if you want to be part of this community, let us know. And if you could, like, if you are thinking to use the traffic light system to solve the dilemma of using or not using AI, which areas would you put on the green light? Which areas would you put in the red light? So let us know in the chat. And if you want to do it, please do it and share with us the picture. And finally, the fifth skills. The fifth skills is automation of repetitive tasks. Teachers are overloaded. Many students, many assignments, many tasks, a lot of paperwork. AI can help here a lot. AI can correct AI can correct repetitive exercise. AI can help with planning documents. AI can save hours. And when we save time, we can focus on what really matters. Creativity, projects, human connection. Save this valuable time of
Okay, so
organizing
here we have like some
and
ideas
this
of
work
how you
that
can
we
use
do most of the
AI
times out of
to
class,
save time,
to finally have
save
more
this
time to
valuable
rest,
time of
to work
organizing
on
and
the
like
human
this work
interaction
that
and
we
to
do
focus
most
on
of the
our
times out
students.
of class.
So here,
To finally
there's
have
like
more
some
time to
ideas
rest,
of what
to
you can
work
use to
on
save
the
your
human
time,
interaction, and to
activities.
focus on our
So,
students.
for
So
example,
here, there's like some
you can
ideas
have
of
like a
what we
full
can use to save their
lesson
time,
for
activities.
next 2 weeks, next
So, for
semester, next
example,
year,
you
in
can
less than
have like
5
a full
minutes. You can have a
lesson
magic lesson
for next 2 weeks, next
in
semester,
2
next
minutes.
year,
You
in
can
less than
have like
5
full
minutes.
list of
You can have a
activities that you
magic
can use
lesson
and you can save your
in
time.
2
Crossword
minutes.
if you want to
You
create a
can
fun
have like
activity
full
and
list
you're
of
in the middle of
activities that
the
you can
class.
use and you
But
can
also
save your
at the
time.
same time,
Crossword if you
there
want to
are
create a
other
fun activity and
possibilities. For
you're in the middle of
example,
the
if you
class.
need to create
But
an
also at the
assessment,
same time,
if you need
there
to
are
give
other
feedback, for example,
possibilities. For example,
learning
if
recovery
you
plan
need to
for the
create an
next class,
assessment,
for the next
if you
semester,
need to
even
give
you can create
feedback, for
reports with this
example,
AI. So
learning
yeah, it
recovery
saves a
plan
lot
for
of
the next
valuable
class, for the
time,
next
time
semester,
that we can
even
use
you
to
can create
focus
reports with this
on our
AI.
students.
So
So
yeah,
for
it saves
example,
a
I will
lot of
create with you
valuable time
magic
that
lesson
we can use to
about
focus
save this
on our
valuable time
students.
of
So for
organizing
example, I will
and
create
like
with
this
you
work that we do
magic
most of the times
lesson
out of class.
about great. So I choose like 2 topics about economy, and as you can see, in less than seconds, here we are. So you have only time to drink a little bit of water, and then here we are. So as you can see, AI is a really good friend when we need to plan a lot of classes, when we are in the middle of the rush, but also when we want to use AI with pedagogical quality. So here you can see a full class ready to use. You can change it, you can add content, you can delete content, you can make it as yours, you can add your logo, you can do whatever what you want. So we have objectives, pre-class, we also have the presentation, we have the class engagement, materials, what to do, the activities to do then. We also have like what to put in the whiteboard. Wow, that's incredible, it saves a lot of time. And we have activities and even an assignment for our students, and extra materials that can be used not only for the students but also for us, because we know we teachers we have to learn, but we have to review every subject before class. So this is only one idea of how to use plus 60 AI tools to help you in your daily routine, to save your time, to focus on your students, to focus on your class. That's incredible, right? Look, we also have financial education activity ideas, financial terms, financial education. Wow, we can use it for a class in less than seconds. Great.
So thank you so much for being here. Please comment in the chat. What was your favorite insight from today's live? What was something that you learned or something that you really liked to hear today? So put in the chat that I will be reading all messages. So I see you then next week. I see you next week here in Teachy's YouTube channel, in Instagram too. And I hope to see you using Teachy and mastering those 5 skills in 2026. And have a great rest of your day. And I see you in the next live next week. Same time, same hour, same place. So have a nice day. Bye. Bye. Thank you for being here.